Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Underrail. So, last time we discovered this wonderful new area, well, new to me anyway, that appeared out of effectively nowhere. Hmm. Not sure where it came from or why I haven't noticed it before. Aegis Secretary, but the guard stops you. You notice a badge on his chest, an orange and black shield, colours being vertically divided at the centre. At the bottom it reads Aegis. Restricted area, ma'am, state your business. I was told you're going on an expedition to the Black Sea and needed some extra hands. He nods. You heard right. Do you have any combat experience? I've seen my fair share of combat. Yes. Guard nods. We are Aegis Incorporated, a security company from North Underrail. We've been hired to protect scientific personnel during an important expedition to the Black Sea. We need highly skilled and competent individuals with sufficient combat experience, background in personal protection, station security, or similar. It is highly desirable, but not strictly necessary. If you're capable of effectively operating alone or as part of a small specialized team, that'll greatly improve your chances of being hired. I think it's needless to say that this line of work entails great danger. But in turn, the monetary compensation we offer will be quite appropriate. How does this all sound to you? Do you think you meet those, requirements? What are you looking for there? Not at liberty to say that to you. Yes, where do I apply? Good, proceed down this ramp and talk to Chief Briggs. Do not wander around the dock. If you interfere with anyone's work, you'll be promptly removed. How do I recognise him? Easily. He steps aside. You may proceed, ma'am. Who is Otto? Why is this lagging or jerking around so much? As you approach this man, you see he's already having a conversation with himself. He's uttering inaudible words whilst holding his torn robes with both of his hands. Out of nowhere, he'd start pulling his robes as if he's reenacting some scenario. From time to time, he'll swipe the air with his hands as if he's trying to hit something invisible, only to proceed grabbing his clothes, perhaps trying to defend himself from the same thing he's fighting. Whenever he'd swing his punctures, he'd follow that with a savage-like roar. But with his shrill voice, it produces a very unpleasant, timid sound. Oh, yo! He swipes the air in front of you, missing you by a hair straw. You won't! The fist he threw at you is closed tight as if he's holding something. Gotcha now! Upon spreading his finger slowly to reveal his palm, he sees there's nothing inside. Catches his breath and then looks at you. Oh, what do you want? What are you doing, old man? You almost hit me. Pain! Fight back! I can't keep up with it! His head drops in an act of desperation. You just don't ignore the fact that you just tried to assault me? Fights back. You on something? The trophy, the last one! The Jet Eater! He stomps the ground in rage. I will have its head! I will reclaim my trophy maker! My prey is set, and it must be slain! None have ever eluded me this much. He clenches his fist. The carnage it left behind in its wake. He's addressing someone else. Yes, I'll find a special place for you. I could aid you in defeating this foe. I wander alone. I always did. It proved to be more than enough, but I thought about getting help. And at this point in time, after what I've already tried, I think I'll have to drop the lone hunter ways, he gasps. Northwest of the core ring, filthy cave where the serpent lies. That's the spot. What's in it for me? You'll become a trophy hunter. I'll give you the tools to become one. Sounds good. Meet you there. The hunt is still on. He starts inspecting himself whilst making various toned-down growling noises. As he pulls his arms inside the robe, for a brief moment you can see that he has his hunting gear beneath it. Each time he reaches the various areas inside his robe, he makes a slight nod to himself with the occasional vocal confirmation, talking out loud to himself in the process. It would seem he's preparing for action. Yeah, right. Nod and leave. So where is this person? Do I go down here? Chief Briggs, there we go. You come up to two men having a conversation. They'd better be, Ladleman. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. It won't happen again with these folks now. I guarantee it. Swear on my sister Lily. Swearing on someone will not make you sound more convincing, Ladleman. Results well. Yes, sir. Yes. Understood. Don't worry. These folks will be fine. He falls silent, opting to end his thought with a nod. With a freezing, austere expression, the man turns around to go elsewhere and sees you. I mean, glance at him can't but make you feel that this is the type of person who reigns over every bit of land he sets foot on, no matter how small, insignificant, or someone else's it might be. And he is without a doubt the person you're looking for today. Who are you? Name's Sarah Evenstar. Who are you? Why are you here, Sarah Evenstar? I was told you're hiring mercenaries for the expedition. I want to join. You're a woman! So what? He scans you again, this time more intently, and then crosses his arms. As flesh and machine interweave with the sound of mechanical motion, the chief continues. You've been told where you'll be going, correct? Black Sea is ruthless. Shows no mercy to the untrained, trained and unprepared, both physically and mentally. I need only the most competent and resilient people I can find. I need soldiers, to put it simply, otherwise you're of no use to this expedition. You're talking to a southern woman, sire! I've got what it takes. You can count on it. The rugged man behind the chief turns his head and observes you for a few moments. You read some kind of uncertainty on his face, uncertainty about you, but you aren't able to gather the reason behind it. You've never seen that man before. Could it be he's seen you? Convince me then. Why should I hire you? Okay. I fought my way to the top, taking the lives of all who stood before me. One by one they fell, until there was no one left to fight. I am the Invictus, champion of the arena. If that's not good enough, there's no human being which can meet your criterion. Invictus? Don't you watch the arena now? I don't follow Southern broadcasts, especially not one. Invictus? Le Fury, it's you! It really is you! I thought you looked bloody familiar, but you look so damn different in person. Yeah, this man is so freaking hardcore. Man. Ladleman, what are you on about? You don't understand, sir. This woman here defeated the greatest gladiator in the history of the arena. Carnifex. The men who ate gladiators for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and perhaps another dinner if you had more room left. And the match between the two of them, I remember when Carnifex showed up. Get to the point, Ladleman. So you got yourself a death machine here. Best, most hardcore. And pipeworkers in Hell's Gut ain't going to know what zone to mount when. I've had enough, Ladleman. Well, you convinced? He looks at you for a second and then nods a few times. Yes, I've yet to actually see you in action, but for now I'm satisfied enough with you. What you? He glances behind him, and Ladleman has told me. For now. All right, Sarah Evenstar, listen up. We, Aegis Incorporated, have been employed to protect a team of scientists from the University of Dis undertaking an expedition to the Black Sea, or as it's known by the locals, the Hell's Gut. The sea lies in a vast unexplored cavern where a technologically advanced community existed until about 2.5 to 3 centuries ago. Extinct communities, go figure. Don't interrupt. After this community was no more, nature reclaimed the sea. The resulting closed ecosystem produced a large number of unique and aggressive species, which, in tandem with pirates and other inhabitants who have settled in various parts of the region, currently pose the largest threats to the expeditionary staff. In addition to that, remnants of this community's defense systems could still be online, which adds another layer of danger we have to account for. This is just a brief summary. You'll receive the full briefing should you choose to join the expedition, in which case these are the options regarding your duties as a sec trooper. Either you'll be assigned to a basic camp security or to an escort team or to a recovery team. Given your experience, the last two options are more probable. But that, I'll have to decide once we return to the camp. I didn't get the impression there was a... And I wonder why there were so few people there. How long have you been at the Black Sea already? We set up our camp 2 weeks ago. We've returned here for supplies and additional staff. What do you ask? Will I be able to return to Core City before the expedition's over? If necessary. Most of your duties should not require any trips outside of the Black Sea, however. What are you actually looking for there? I'll receive all the relevant info in due time. Will you tell me about this community? Who were they? What happened to them? I'll receive all the... let's discuss payment. Your payment is largely dependent on the task you'll be performing. Guard duty payment ranges from 50 to 100 Chirons a day. Averages around 7 per hour. Escort and recovery duties are paid double or triple that, depending on the range of factors. What do you mean, escort and recovery? Escort teams escort scientific personnel to certain locations and protect them while they perform their work there. Recovery teams work independently, operating in areas unsafe for scientific personnel, like abandoned facilities and other establishments, with the tasks of recovering items of interest, technological equipment, armament, personal items, various samples, etc. What would I like to call them? Recovery teams? Scavenger teams. Yeah. He glances at Ladelman. Be quiet. Therefore, he glances at Ladelman again before fixating on you. The exact payment depends on the area of operation and danger involved. Superior performance might also induce considerable bonuses to previously mentioned figures. I thought you'd be able to bring enough supplies and men to this expedition. We planned for resupply trips back to Core City. This is one of them. What we hadn't planned and couldn't possibly is the railroad blockade. I expect that to be rectified soon, however. I need to think about it. Very well, don't take too long, we won't be waiting for anyone. Okay, right, let's go back up here. These seem really low definition. But anyway, let's take things. Let's explore. The battery. 7 bottles, Jesus. Right, what have we got here? Waterways. Find Otto. Core City. Chief Briggs. Okay, well. Really? How can we get to Ray's shop then? Can I go through here? Probably not. Can I go in here? There's no one to see me. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. Can we get anywhere? No. Fuck. Okay, this is good. I thought for a minute there we'd screwed the entire playthrough up, which would have been great fun. Okay, so let's go and agree terms with this guy. Excuse me. How do I know? I'm in. When are we leaving for camp? Very good, welcome aboard. Consider yourself a security trooper for the duration of the expedition. You'll receive your gear as soon as we return to the camp. Now you'll also be introduced to the rest of the staff as well as Professor Oldfield himself. Edelman, what's our status? That's it? How much longer before we're able to return to the camp? Oh, yes, we're almost done loading the medical supplies, sir. We've got, I think, he looks at his mobile computer. Yeah, frozen meat and powder and cell crates. And yes, most of the electronic equipment Marcus requested still remains to be loaded. And that's it. Yep, I'd say we'll be ready in an hour or so, sir. Very good, very good. He nods a few times. It's faster than I thought. Very good. You heard it? You have anything to do before we set sail? Now's the time to do it. Don't be late. Don't have anything important to do. I'll wait here until the crates have been loaded up. Very well. You'll be notified when that happens. I have other things to attend to in the meantime. Let's go. Ooh. Sparkly. At last you step onto dry land. Your eyes see very little of it. They've been enthralled by the cavernous firmament doming over you. You gaze upon the stalactitic constellations decorated with dangling roots, gleaming crystals and numerous bat colonies. These stalactites unmistakably insinuate their arbitration over the sea and the land below them. For death from above, whilst pretty much omnipresent in subterranean life, is a significantly more acute, supreme, and inescapably terrifying presence here than anywhere else you've ever been before. Its realization pierces you mentally, not unlike one of those speleothenic spears could physically. Life underground comes with a plethora of phobias. This vast place evokes a uniquely crushing, creeping, choking feeling of smallness and utter insignificance in the grand scheme of things. And it is only being exacerbated by the many sounds violently colliding in this open space. Those with air currents, restless waters, and wild yet unseen life. All the while reverberating deeply and rhythmically as though all of them are combining into one singular heartbeat of the cavern itself. Somewhere out there, in the far distance, you can almost hear the faint but distinct sound of drums and horns, prime instruments of the underture to this expeditionary play whose next act has just begun. Dramatic, eh? The voice grounds you. Welcome to Hill's Gate. Hope you brought some light clothes here, even star, because it's dominating hot here. He collects the sweat from his forehead with a handkerchief and squeezes it to the side. Yuck. Chief Briggs turns to the two of you after ending the conversation with the other man. Later after the labourers have unloaded everything from the boat, show them to their tents. Make sure Marcus receives the equipment he requested as soon as possible. Medical tent as well. Yes, sir, as you command. You, Sir Evenstar, the tent you'll be sleeping in is just ahead, first one to the left, opposite the kitchen. Unpack your things and meet me at Professor Oldfield's tent as soon as you've done so. It's a small tent just past yours, also on the left side. When do I get my equipment, sir? As soon as you receive your briefing. Mind if I get to know the rest of the camp first? Unpack your things and meet me at the Professor's tent as I've already told you. Don't keep us waiting. Yes, sir. He nods and turns to Laidlaw. If you see your Hota, tell her to meet me at my tent in about 20 minutes or so. I want a full report on what's been happening in my absence. Yes, sir, I will, sir. That's all. Carry on with your tasks. Okay, so Black Sea Expedition. Let's see what this is. Must be a 3D printer of some kind. Highly ornamented power generator that appears to be made out of some unusual kind of stone. Flux controller made with style. What's down here? Okay, so we do have a new map area. Okay. This ravaged statue stands firm and proud despite the damage it's suffered. Okay. So, not carrying too much. Got everything They've got 53 of these things. Jesus. Okay, let's head this way. Wow. I want a quick save a fair bit here because I've got no idea what any of this is. I'll look in there later. Seems to be out of order. Greets you with a rock-solid expression. Aegis sec chef. Turn menu, grilled crab, mushroom salad. Sounds delicious. Butter. Pentapus barbecue. Well, I don't need that now, do I? So let's sell one of these babies. Chief Briggs. This is my little tent. This is my little tent. I think that might be my little tent. Oh. Poor soul is attacked by two sea serpents at the same time while riding a jet ski. Doc Savage. Legendary. Okay, well, let's go talk to this guy then. Actually, let's go see here what's in there. I don't see anyone. So I just picked up plasma cores and things, which all looks good and fun. So let's go and talk to Chief Briggs. Beers, Chief, notice you under promising enough.
Speak of the devil, and you, second trooper.
The old man fixes his glasses before inviting you further in.
Do come in, Sir Evenstar, was it? Come in. I am Edward Oldfield, Professor of Supercorporation History at the University of Dis. Also the man responsible for this whole expedition, or so I've been told.
A smile peeks through his moustache. The Professor Oldfield? I've heard a lot about you from some of my friends. They said very good things about the quality of your lectures.
Is that truly so? Goodness me, I was not aware of the fact that I'm so well known down south. Believe me, I'm delighted to hear that you have friends who have received education at our fine university.
He smiles.
We are having such a positive influence on South Underrail. Indeed, Professor. Right then, forgive me, but we will have to get straight to the point, Sir Evenstar. Chief Briggs and I have just been discussing you, and we've come to the conclusion that a person with your experience and skill set would be best assigned to one of the recovery teams. He removes his glasses and proceeds to wipe them clean. For this, you'll also have to thank Mr. Lederman for backing your story. His extensive insight into many of the happenings of south of Core City is one of the reasons why we've hired the man in the first place. Isn't that right, Chief?
Yes, Professor, you're correct. Even though he's proven to be one of the most difficult men I have had the misfortune to work with.
Oh, the man's just free-spirited.
He is something else, Professor, certainly. He looks at you. But let us not keep Sir Evenstar idle.
Yes, therefore, we feel you'd produce far better results in the field rather than, say, being assigned to minted guard duty. He inspects the just white lenses. Satisfied with the results? He puts his glasses back on. What do you say?
Sounds right to me, but if I'm going to be searching derelict facilities, I'm going to need to learn a bit about them and their previous owners.
Oh, certainly. You'll receive all the information you need in due time. In fact, your first mission might just be around the corner. For while Chief Briggs has been away, we've made a breakthrough discovery. We've been stuck in the mud for far too long. But goodness me, this will propel us forward like nothing else we've done here so far. That is precisely the reason I've summoned you here so quickly, Richard.
That's good news. So Seeger has finally managed to recover some useful data from the NPCs that were recently discovered?
Exactly. And it turned out to be just the thing we were searching for. This is not good news, Richard. This is magnificent news. Magnificent! As soon as Seeger compiles all the data he's collected so far, he'll bring it right.
A gust of air passes over your shoulder, disturbing the top papers that are on the Professor's desk. A spindly woman enters the tent, her movement so light you weren't even able to hear her footsteps. What follows her is the sound of a shrieking siren. Yota!
Sir, there are a large number of vessels approaching the island from multiple directions.
Pirates?
Negative, natives. Some of them are approaching straight from the north, some come from the west. But it seems the largest part of their forces are trying to go around to the east and land at the southern east beach. There's a lot of them, sir. A lot of fragrant savages. I tried contacting you over the comm, but you didn't respond.
The inspector's communicator. Battery must have died.
After taking a deep breath, the Professor interjects. It was only a matter of time. He pauses. Reckon there's another way to settle this, Richard?
Only through superior firepower, Professor. Yota, take teams 1, 4 and 5 and fortify the beach. 2 and 3 will control the dock choke. Rest will defend the camp. If the assault proves too strong, withdraw to the keep and meet up with Team 7, which will be defending the northern side. Establish interlocking fire with that position. Take Sarah and Star with you as well.
She scans you from tip to toe. This one?
You give me that look one more time, I'll have trouble looking at all. Good enough, girl. Natives won't devour you straight away. Enough, we've got an invading force on our doorstep. Professor, you move to Marcus's tent, it's safer. This one's too close to the shore.
Yes, right away.
You two, you have your orders, move out, on the double.
Shoot. Affirmative, sir. She looks at you. Follow me.
Yeah. Okay, let's follow this mysterious girl. Get ready, they're coming. I wish I could see bloody something. But there's nothing. No good. Miss me.
Torder Hornmost. Damn it, we're being attacked by Finnish people. Icelandic invasion. Oh.
No, that didn't last long. God damn it, I can't see a damn thing. Oof. Interesting. Well, this seems fairly simple. Yeah, this seems fairly simple. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Nice and easy. Don't see what all the fuss was about. Oh, that might be a little bit. Might activate sprint a bit, just to get out of the way of that. That should uncover most of them, or get rid of them. I feel somewhat unnecessary in here. Oh, here we go. Right. So, really? Goodness. So let's shooting spree, aim shot. You. Oh, come on, really? That's a bit weak. I killed two of them. How many more of them are there? Oh, there's that one down there. Can't be that many more. They seem to still be attacking further down. Okay, well, I at least got him out of the way. That's 3 that I've killed, at least. And we're pushing forward now, which is always a good sign. Seems to be an awful lot more of them still. Good. Oh, come on. That's 1 more down. I still seem to be having a go at it down there. But that's at least 4 that I've killed. Sounds rather painful. Any more coming our way? Moving forward. This guy might go down this turn, hopefully. That guy needs to come down. Might lose somebody there if we're not careful. No, there's more of them. That's unfortunate. Can I reload? Oh, my bullets. Can I reload you? I can. We're getting fairly hammered here. How are we doing? Shit, we've lost one. You bastard. Okay, so that's Oh, I've got one more turn of that. Shit. Okay, well. Let's frag grenade. You down. Take you down. I gotta move. What's my hit points like? I'll take. No, I'm gonna. Okay, well, we'll just see how that goes. Well, I've taken 7 down myself now, at least. This guy will probably go down this turn if we're lucky. Ah, come on. There we go. Anyone else? This one. Poison. Okay, well. All this. Yes, it will. Might as well. Really? I can't do that. Oh. Okay. Stone sledgehammer. Huh. Well, we got through that at least. Which is nice. Let's go and examine all of these. What are you? A healing salve. Vitality powder. Weird crossbow. Well, might as well get this stuff, whatever it is. Haven't found any oddities on them yet, which I'll be honest to say I find only marginally unusual. I have to say, I do like the idea of this healing stuff. I think I might even take that now. Huh. And then I will rejuve my shield. And I will take the Aegis Incorporated thing. Aegis Sec armor. Doesn't look so great. I'll take the bullets. Jaguar is actually pretty crappy. What's my 17 to 65? It's actually not so bad, the Hornet as an assault rifle. Give it that. Interesting. Let's talk to Yehoda. Congratulations, you're alive. Now report to Chief Briggs. Excuse me. Well, that was an interesting set of combat. And I think I'm going to leave it here. I'll just get into here. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here. So thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you ever so much. Goodbye.